Hello Leo, welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Please subscribe if you are not already subscribed. So I want to start off with your spiritual and cosmic alliances. So these are the things or people that can help you out during this time. Let's see. Ooh, okay, so we have Saturn. Very interesting. All right, so Saturn is here. Now, Saturn is one of those planets that a lot of people may be a little afraid of, okay? I actually have a whole video on that, so please be sure to check that out if you're interested. Now, Saturn is a little, it's not the most friendly planet, okay? It deals with structure, governing, rules, restrictions. But the thing is, if you work with Saturn correctly and if you really work hard and you do what you got to do and you get through what you got to get through and you don't cry about it and you just get it done, Saturn will reward you like no other. Okay, this is like working for one of the most serious CEOs that you can think of, or supervisors or whatever. And that bonus that you're going to get at the end of the year, though, listen, it'll all be worth it. Literally worth it. Okay, the value is here. All right, so I want you to think about that. Whenever things start to feel a little weird for you during this time period, work, okay? Now that can mean physically work your ass off, or that can mean internally work through whatever issues you got going on. You stay focused, you stay structured, and you get your shit done. All right, Leo, let's get started. So we're gonna start off and see what mystery event is going to be happening for you at this time. All right, Leo, so did you know that you're going to be going through some things during this time period? You're going to be working very hard, all right? And you're going to be leaving some things behind. You're going to be leaving things that you've outgrown. You are going to be possibly relocating. You're going to be truth-seeking during this time, okay? Now, it's going to force you to work hard, but trust me when I tell you, honey, Saturn does not play about rewarding those who work hard, okay? So I feel like for some of you, this is also going to be emotional work as well, maybe spiritual, working through insecurities, working through codependency, working through leveling up. You know, some people just may be afraid of success or afraid of the next big thing for themselves. We don't have time to be scared. We just got to go out there and do it, all right? All right, Leo, so let's see how this outcome is going to be for you with this mystery event. What's the outcome? Ooh, the Princess of Pentacles. All right, so you're definitely going to get some money from this. I think this is going to be either you starting something new that is going to be profitable for you, and it's going to progress over time, but it's also you seeing what you're actually going to be good at or successful at long term. So you're going to be kind of finding your niche, or I think that's how you say a niche. Finding what you're good at, finding which path is going to be most profitable and successful and stable for you at this time, okay? And I think that's something you've been looking for. So this is going to be good, okay? We're going to get more energy, but that is the base outcome so far. Now, okay, so we got two cards. All right, so we have Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups. So it definitely has something to do with eights, okay? So it could be November 8th. It could have something to do with 8 o'clock. It could have something to do with, if you're seeing 888 or 88 or whatever the case may be, something with the number 8. A lot of prosperity, okay? So you're going through these things so that you can, you know, get to the goal or the gold, okay? I'm seeing gold, G-O-L-D. So you're doing this for the bigger picture, for the bigger success, for the bigger prosperity of all of this. So don't think that this is for nothing, okay? So that's what I'm saying, work hard, because this is going, the harder you work, the more you're going to get out of this. All right. Wow. Okay. So what I do want to tell you though, you're going to be working hard for most of this time period, okay? So the blessing is probably not going to come until the very end of this time period and leading into the middle of November. So just keep that in mind. Don't think about it though. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when you're at work or if you're at school and you're looking at the clock and it's just like, dang, today is taking so long. And it's like, yeah, because you keep looking at the clock. So just focus on your work, okay? I promise you it's going to pay off. I think some of you actually enjoy working. It may be a good way for you to get your mind off of everything else that's stressing you out. With this card, you're going to be very magnetic to bringing in anything that you want. Okay, so you need to be careful what you're entertaining. All right, just a side note here. So with this Eight of Cups, okay, so this is actually the Eight of Cups. I kept calling the other one Eight of Cups, my bad. This is the Eight of Cups. The other one was the Nine of Cups. So basically what this is saying to me is that you are going to be putting in a lot of work to leave certain things behind. So it's still that vibe of like, okay, you got to push through, you got to leave this behind. You can't stay, you know, stuck forever. Let's do something different. Let's do better. Let's progress. And sometimes progression challenges you, you know what I mean? But what I will say is there's something coming towards you that you're really ready for. It could be this weekend, or it could be you know, just something you're planning for. It's coming. It's going to be really good. I think you're really going to enjoy yourself once it's here. Okay, what exactly is this? I think you're working towards something. It's almost like you're working to save up for something, or, you know, something like that. You're working because you know your vacation's coming up, something like that. All right. Justice. Okay, so some of you guys are the truth, or it could be marriage for some of you. I know it's pretty drastic, but when the Justice card comes out, you just never know, honey. It's just the truth. It's just whatever work needs to be done, you're working on it. And then we have the Devil. Okay, so it's some hidden things that are also going to come out about this situation. It's something like you know what to expect, but you don't know how it's going to go. So you're really excited to see how this is going to go. Now, this Devil energy, when it comes up with Saturn, beautiful combination. This is like, you know, some really cutting edge information or some new experiences that are going to be really, really good for you. Even if other people don't see it as good, or if they don't see the point of it, trust me, this is going to be great for you. All right, so this mystery event is truly a mystery. Like, it really is a mystery. I almost feel like in order for this to happen, you have to leave something behind. Like, it's not going to work until you leave something behind. I'm not sure what that is, though. What does Leo have to leave behind? Oh, okay. So you have to leave behind a relationship or an old partnership that is no longer good for you, or you've outgrown it. Okay, so if you leave a certain relationship behind, what certain people don't understand, this could be a relationship that you were romantic with, or it could be a partnership, or it could even be a family member or a best friend. Okay, so this Two of Cups lets you know that it doesn't have to be like heartbreaking to leave something behind. You could even still be cordial, or you could still be polite, you know, you could still have a good time with someone, but sometimes you have to leave behind how you deal with them, and that's how you leave something behind, or someone behind, especially if it's like a family member. Sometimes you just have to love them from afar, you know what I mean? So in order for you to really see what these blessings are, I think Saturn is testing you at this time. Like, the struggle may be just that you need to leave something behind, or leave you know, a certain way behind, a lifestyle behind, whatever it is. It's like, how bad do you want to succeed? Like, how bad do you want to do this? And you may have to dig deep to figure out that answer, but it's definitely possible. Ooh. Six of Wands. Okay, so you're gonna have a lot of prosperity within your career. I think you're gonna have a lot of attention. Literally, people are gonna be looking at you like, oh, like, hey Leo, like, where you been? Or, you know, trying to figure out what you're up to. You're gonna have a lot of people patronizing you, like, especially if you have your own business. A lot of people are coming to you for services. A lot of people are coming to you to support what you're doing. Okay, so I would say now is a good time to go ahead and start. If you have something where you need social media presence, or if you have something where you have to have a platform or something like that, now is a good time to really start setting that up so people can start supporting you. Okay, beautiful. So I think this is really good. I feel like for a lot of you, this is about leaving things behind that are negative or not productive in order to have a really successful career or a really successful lifestyle. It's like, you want it, but how bad do you want it? You have to leave some old stuff behind because you've outgrown it. They can't come with you. They can't come to you to the top. Everybody can't move up with you. You understand? All right, so let's look at anything else that needs to be said about this event for Leo. Hey, we got Judgment. Again, it's up to you. Are you going to leave it behind? Now is the time. This is the final day, the final judgment time. All right, Judgment seems scary, but it isn't if you know what you want. Know what you want, and then everything else will be kind of like the decision's already made once you know what you want, because you know what can and cannot go with you. You know what I mean? So just be strong. We don't have time for crying. Hopefully you've done all of your crying last week. It's time to really, you know, get in there. It's time to be a soldier. It's time to fight for your, I don't want to say your life, but it's time for you to fight for an upgrade in your life. You understand what I'm saying? This is not a bad time by any means. You're actually very magnetic to good things. But you just have to allow yourself to accept it by choosing it. When I say choosing, I mean go towards what you want, not towards what you're used to having. Go towards something better. Let's go big or go home. All right, Leo. So that's your reading. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you heard and you want to see more videos like this, please leave a like and then also subscribe to my channel. And if you want to have a private reading with me, you can book a reading by emailing me. And yeah, that's that on that. Thanks, Leo. I'll see you next time. Bye.